the guys that are here in the States, I think, and as of yesterday, Mississippi announced that they're going to allow, they're formally announcing, apparently it was illegal last year, that you can hunt deer with your air rifle now. So I think there's 21 states that allow you to use big bore air rifles. So for a guy that wants to get into it, to venture into this, what do you tell people that how to get ready to take up big bore air gun hunting?
Well, let me just make one statement, because this is breaking news, even though this is going to be delayed. I'm testifying tomorrow in front of the Kansas Parks and Wildlife. They're considering it, and if they've got us testifying, there's probably a decent chance that Kansas is going to come on board soon. But in answer to your question, like anything, you've got to be able to practice, so you need to have a range, but most people have that. What is kind of a limiting factor is getting air. Being able to put 4,500 pounds into a gun, it requires a compressor, and not everybody has a compressor of that size. Umarex now has a kind of a portable compressor you can do that with, but it's not even necessary to practice, because as I said before, 3,000 pounds, you can get a full power shot. And I bought a used scuba tank. I dive, but I rent gear. So I bought a used scuba tank. It's actually pink. Don't ask me why, but I can take it to a scuba shop. They can fill it up. I can get untold numbers of full power shots out of that thing. Just put a different harness on it and just take the tank to the range and fill it up, and you can practice. And then to go into the field, the one kind of caveat with this, to be really prepared, is you should probably invest in a small portable, what we call buddy bottle of air that you put in your backpack. You take a shot, you take your second shot. Most of the time that's going to be plenty. But if it's not, you've got available to you the ability to put in 3 or 4 more shots worth of air out of that little carbon fiber bottle that weighs next to nothing. Right. Takes up a little space, but it doesn't weigh very much. So that's really all that needs to happen in order for somebody to get into big bore air hunting. It's, go to a legal state and get a scuba tank. I mean, that's pretty much it. Right.
So have you, so how much hunting here stateside have you done with the air rifles?
Just the bison. That's been it. There's a limitation on the number of states. I anticipate I'll probably harvest an elk this year with the air gun. Was hoping to have done a bear. Umarex has done several bears. I was hoping to do it myself, but we can't get into Canada. But it's just as states open up, Texas, for instance, any big game species is legal. You could hunt a desert bighorn sheep in Texas with an air rifle if you wanted.